remember when the Aerobeds were like a couple $100 and they were worth it because of what they did and the sleep that people got and the convenience of saying this bed is in this bag. But now this queen-sized elevated Aerobed means when I get out of the Aerobed, it looks like a bed, feels like a bed, and now it's the size and the height so I can tie my shoes when I'm using this.
It's comfortable, so you're not flinging off the side. Aero is the name in temporary sleep solution. 20 years in the business, premium quality, but most importantly, it's keeping you and your family comfortable. And anyone who comes to stay, you now have a bed for them. Even if you don't have an extra bedroom, you can turn any room of your house into an instant bed and breakfast with a very, very comfortable premium mattress.
I gotta tell you, so what's the deal with QVC today? Here's the deal. This thing is 5 easy payments of $19 bucks, $19.99 for an elevated Aerobed. It's a wall supplies last. So it's the one size and the most popular size, the queen size, and normally priced at a lot higher. Normally priced at $129 and change, and that's QVC great price. Wall supplies last. When it says goodbye, it's not coming back. So why this Aerobed and why this particular one? Again, this isn't yesterday's Aerobed. This is today and tomorrow's Aerobed,
That's right. This is a built-in pump. This is premium construction. It's our coil construction, 16 inches off the ground, as you mentioned.
Love it.
Just push a button. I'm going to give you a little bit of a lift here, Rick.
So you're not plugging in or putting anything together with the pump.
No
it's
pumping.
Not a separate pump
exactly.
thing, right?
It's built right in, and there's not anything else to put into it. And what's nice is there's a light on the front here, Rick, and when this light illuminates, it tells you that it meant the perfect pressure.
Great.
If you want it firmer, though, you can keep going.
So like selecting your own
It is.
comfort,
and,
right?
and really, you can pay thousands of dollars for fancy beds that you blow up, right?
There's no doubt about it, right? And you can't overfill this, right?
You can't overfill
not gonna
it.
Pop it or anything.
And you can also make it as soft as you want. So you customize it.
You customize it. Are you one of the thousands and thousands and thousands of people, not who have maybe this Aerobed, because it's been brand new this month, but maybe you have another one, 1-800-395-1601. How have you used your Aerobed? Do you have family coming over? Will you have family coming over for the holidays? Do the kids come over and, you know, actually my son's got to sleep over tonight, right? And you don't want to get other mattresses out and
What
they
do
don't
you
want
do
them
with
sleeping
them?
on the floor?
Are they on the floor in sleeping bags? Who's losing their bed? Are they on the couches?
True queen size,
True
right?
queen size, which is the most popular size, so it's a great opportunity to pick up something that's going to fit multiple people. I know sometimes they even have 3 little girls sleeping together in this bed.
And it also means that you can use queen size sheets.
Yes, just your regular sheets.
So they fit on this.
And this nice flocking helps to keep the sheets on, but the coil construction helps to give you that more lifelike, the realistic mattress feel, the comfort of a pillow top, but yet it's customized to your firmness based on how much air you have in it.
Okay, so we talked about the pump. So the pump is automatic, and we can show you that in a second, how it goes down and up and quickly. It's like 3 minutes, and you got from the bag, 3 minutes later, you got a bed.
So you blow it up, it takes 3 minutes.
But what about this coil thing? Why is it not just a traditional air mattress?
Well, what's nice is this is actually 4-layer construction. When I get on top of this, you'll see it's not going to taco in. If we sleep on this overnight, you're not going to end up in the middle. You're not going to end up on the sides because there's 4 chambers in there.
Yeah.
Keeps the air perfectly balanced so that when you go to sleep, you have the perfect firmness. When you wake up, it's the same perfect firmness. It's not leaking out. It's not giving you that uneven feeling where you're too far to one side just because the air is not balanced inside.
I get it. Hey, take a look at some tape as to how long and how quickly, I should say, this goes from being in the bag in your closet to being a queen size customizable bed.
Right, and it's a 3-minute inflation time, which is really, really fast. And then when it's all done, when the guests go home, you want to turn your living room back into the living room.
That's the best.
1 minute, whoosh valve, roll it up, tuck it back in the bag, and stick this in the closet or wherever for the next time. But most importantly, as a mom, as a wife, I want to have friends over that stay. I want them to stay in something comfortable.
Well, take a look at people coming over. With family coming over, guess what? It's September. Uh-oh. Your 5 easy payments, October, November, December, January, February. That's those easy payments. And this is so worth it because now the home office, I did it for my mom.
Yeah, it
home
turns
office
into a nice room.
becomes your nice room.
And wouldn't your mom, when she walked in, wouldn't she be like, wow, Rick, like, this is like a bed and breakfast. This is a nice comforter, a whole nice setup. You want me here.
Yep.
You're not telling me
Sheets
to go
over
to
the
a
top,
hotel.
Your great My Pillows over the
Beautiful.
top. Maybe something from Northern Nights or a comforter over the top. And this is a queen size bed. And I love what you did earlier because when you're done, it goes into here. But when you come over here, you can actually take this, and if it's too firm for her, for mom, or the kids,
customize it.
watch this.
Yeah.
They can then customize this in real time and say, I want it a little bit little bit softer.
So you're just going to push that. You can hear that it's letting the air out. So you can make it as soft as you want.
I can feel it.
And then, if you want a little lift, you press that button. It will inflate it to the perfect pressure. You determine what that is. Most importantly, though, you feel happy as a hostess or a host that your guests are sleeping on something really nice.
Yep.
In fact, I had a friend sleep over. I had made this all up. She didn't even know it was an Aerobed until when we folded it up and put it away the next day. She's like, oh, that was an Aerobed? She didn't realize that the guest room that I had made was an inflatable bed just for her to have a comfortable night's sleep.
While supplies last is the way we're doing this year, and that means we brought it in. When it says goodbye, it's never coming back again at this price. Love it or return it within 30 days. If you've tried it, 1-800-395-1601. How do you love your Aerobed? 2,600 people have dialed in for it since it debuted. So it's brand new this month. Didn't bring, a million of these in a special offer. It looks, because it's raised, I think it's one of the ingenious aspects of this. And it doesn't take like 4 times as long to inflate, even though it's
3
raised.
minutes, and it's about the same height as your standard sofa bed, which means it's very easy to get in and out. And as I stand up, you'll feel you didn't suddenly go down or up.
Yep.
What's so nice is it stays balanced. So whether your partner's getting in and out in the night, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to feel it. But most importantly, when it's time to put it away, it's so fast. You roll it up and put it in the bag and put it away.
We had old mattresses at one point. And we're like, maybe we should keep these when kids come over and sleep. And they're like, well, where are you going to put these old mattresses?
Where do you put those
Where do you
things?
put these? What storage room do you have?
Exactly.
This is a queen size mattress. It's not. They're not on the floor. The kids or grandkids are not in sleeping bags. Guests that are coming over, maybe there's another one. There's another guest comes over. You don't have that many beds. You don't have that much room. You have that room now. So that home office, that basement, that whatever room you might have, even in the living room, right? Saying, here's where you guys are sleeping. And in the morning, you put it back here, and there you go. So guess what? Over 3,100 people have now dialed in. 700 in this show. I gotta let you know, this is, well, a special Aerobed. What makes this one special?
Well, this is nice because this one actually is a coil construction, so it's very, very much like a premium coil mattress.
So the coil story is your top of the line Aerobed.
Exactly. Then you
elevated.
have 16 inches off the ground.
2.
And the other thing is Aero is the leader in the brand. So over 20 years in this industry, these are actually electronically welded seams. And the reason why that matters is they're not glued shut. They're not going to suddenly leak. You're going to find you have your Aerobeds for years. We were talking about the one customer that called earlier, 15 years with her Aerobed. Because they last and last.
Well, speaking of that, like, what is there a weight thing here?
600 pounds.
Oh, no kidding.
600 pounds.
600 pounds.
600 pounds.
So a couple of big guys or a big guy could sleep on this, not a problem at all,
and
right?
You know my daughter's
600?
a gymnast, right?
Yeah.
You can imagine the flips that go on this. And not that I recommend that at home, but you know that in my house, this thing has survived many slumber parties and many kids jumping on it, and it still is in perfect condition and there for me whenever I need it.
$19.99. $19.99 brings it home. And let's show that footage in the last minute. How long does it take to go from this to this?
Yeah, it's a 3-minute inflation time, which is like basically no time at all.
Right, you put a Keurig cup in and make your Keurig. By the time you got the cream in the coffee,
you have your bed and breakfast already made.
Your bed and breakfast is already there.
That's right, and your guests feel welcome. You feel like a great hostess. And when it's time to put it away, it's 1-minute deflation. Roll it up, put it in the bag, and you're done. You have your living room back, your sunroom back.
Right.
This is the way you want to be together with your family and friends. Invite them to stay. You've automatically got a room for them. They're not paying a couple $100 for a hotel and going somewhere else. You're together, and you know the holidays are coming. The slumber parties are happening. We're having a pillow fight later, aren't we?
We're not.
Oh, come on.
Yes, we are. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Stay here. Yeah, B33451. Stay in the line if you're on the line. This, as 1,000 people just dialed in. Why? Because it's a better buy. It's a better item. Now, you know what you could do? Let me just lay this out. Instead of the pillow fight. Let's just relax here.
I'm gonna have a pillow fight.
And you know what we need right up here? Wait. A TV.
No, pillow fight. Pillow fight.
Coming up at midnight. This HD, Ultra HD, 4K. It's the next generation of televisions, and we're having it for the very, very first time. Go to my Facebook page, Rick Domeier QVC, and check out what's coming up at midnight. I love this television. It's the best buy in America. If only it was a great brand name. It's LG.